Hey guys, today's January 3rd, 2014. January 3rd, like 3? 3. You know what just ended recently? 2013, that also has a 3 in it.
Oh, very
You know what else that's ending that has a 3 in it?
What? Threes.
What else? I don't know.
I'm not good with numbers.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Eric, and welcome back.
You know, now that we're back in time, I can fix all my past mistakes.
Oh.
I can go back to school. I can get my GED. I can unhave that child.
This is where pretty much it started. I wasn't even born yet.
This is where it all began.
Yeah, this is like before Jake was
This is
created.
where you were here.
This is the dark and gritty reboot.
You were around.
Or
You-
the
you
Dark
and
and Gritty
you were
remake
around.
reboot.
Wait, does that mean that the next iteration of PMI is PMI 1
0.
or 2?
How
If we're in
about
the past,
if
and we're at 0 right now.
Pretty much at Earth 1.
If we're in the past, how if a tree falls in the middle of the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make a...
So let's talk about the elephant in the room,
Is there an elephant in this room?
PMI 3.0.
Is he a tiny elephant that I can't see?
Yeah, but we're going to talk about
Yeah,
it.
there's no elephant in the room.
A tiny elephant in the room, which defeats the purpose of the elephant in the room. What happened to PMI 3.0?
It happened. We were on a train. I remember I woke up, we were on a train.
You woke up one day, and you're
I
on
was
a train.
on a train with these two goons, my best friend.
What are the
goons,
chances? The guys that you do the show with.
Covered in blood.
Oh.
What happened? I don't
Well,
remember.
what happened honestly was that it didn't feel right to me. I think it would be a big mistake to just keep going with it because we made the set and we did the change and everything like that. Because it never quite clicked. I thought it was great. It was a great set. I love the whole thing. I think we did a great job with it, but it never clicked like everything else in the past always has with PMI. So
We're going back to PMI 2.9.
We're starting over from scratch.
Yeah.
No, we are going to very, very quickly. It's going to be a very quick turnaround to the next idea that I feel better about, and that will be formally announced, I suppose, next week. Not this week, although if you are a Patreon supporter, you'll find out sooner than that. You'll see why. But let's get into this week, and I'm going to start off by saying that we actually have no trailers to talk about. There's not a lot of news. No trailers. It's the first time since we started doing the trailer segment. There's really no trailers to talk about. So let's get right into it, starting off with movie news. First things first, we've got some news about Marvel. Now, this is not a big deal. Like, none of this stuff we're talking about this week is a big deal.
Keep watching.
We got an HD, really, really nice look at something we previously had in pretty low definition. The Guardians of the Galaxy lineup.
The roster.
And
yeah.
I think they look great. We already saw it, but this is high quality. I think it is beautiful.
Yeah, they came out with a roster and official plot synopsis.
Yes, and they confirmed, by the way, that Vin Diesel is playing
Vin Diesel is Groot, which we've known.
And they also, I think they might, I'm not sure, but I think Elizabeth Olsen is playing Scarlet Witch.
I think so.
I'm not
maybe.
sure yet. Not sure. But I think they look great.
Yeah, it all looks,
Yes.
yeah, it looks, I was very worried when this movie was first announced, like, how the hell are they going to do a movie with a raccoon and a tree? And it looks pretty darn good.
Look like a raccoon in a tree.
I absolutely love the fact that they are really getting behind something so potentially
Out there.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
For a general public, it's ridiculous. And I'm so happy that they're like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's Guardians of the Galaxy, baby.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I mean, it's gonna be a big movie just because it's a huge centerpiece for the Marvel universe. Like
Yes.
this is gonna branch off to like Avengers 3.
Yes.
Like-
Now, speaking of branching off in the Marvel Universe, the other bit of news we have is that the details of the Thor: The Dark World Blu-ray have been revealed. I think it comes out maybe this week or next week,
The
I guess.
Blu-ray!
And on this Blu-ray is another one-shot. It's 15-something minutes long, something like that.
15 minutes.
Something like that. It's called All Hail the King. And there's two trains of thought here. One is a spoiler for Thor: The Dark World, technically, so if you haven't seen it, literally just cover your ears or mute this for the next 10 seconds. I'm going to say it real quick and we're not going to dwell. Did you see, you all saw it, right? Loki, King,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what. That's it. We're thinking maybe it's that, maybe it's not. How did he get there? We don't know.
Yeah.
Now, the other train of thought is, as we talked about a while ago, Ben Kingsley, he said that he was working with Marvel again on a one-off.
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
On a one-shot.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Now, I don't know. I have no idea. He technically, he was in a throne in the imagery, right? So, maybe. I have no idea what it could be, but I'm just saying that's the only other thing we heard of. It's not related to Thor, so I don't know why it would be, but whatever. Oh, then again, doesn't necessarily need to be because they've been switching around.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's happening. There is a one-shot. We don't know what it is. We just know the length. And the title.
Fascinating.
Next, we've got some news about DC. We're going from Marvel to DC.
But we hate DC.
Yeah, we do.
Nothing about DC.
Oh, you do have a
Sure, with like the Joker.
kind of a strange...
It's the Joker.
Somebody got a net? Who's got that net?
The Riddler's got a net.
I don't know why he has a net.
Why?
That's his ultimate riddle weapon. He's like, riddle me this, Batman.
Why do I have a net?
and then he enslaves Batman.
Let me ask you a question. Are any of these people potentially able to be played by The Rock?
Every single one.
Yeah, because
Every
guess
single-
what? The Rock said, much like his friend Vin Diesel, he just wrote on Twitter, hey, had a meeting with DC today.
Sounds
Big
good.
news coming.
So he's
we don't know.
confirmed for Batman.
Yes. Does this mean that he's working with a
Robin.
comic property? I don't know. Or Robin. Or does this mean that he's working on something that's not a comic property, not a comic property, but not the DC
Not like a
universe?
superhero.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, maybe he's
Could
getting
be
his own
something
comic
else.
book.
DC's got a lot of stuff. It could be
You
anything.
rock the comic book.
If he's
Jonah
getting his own
Hex
comic
2?
book, good.
Yeah, Jonah Hex
Jonah
2.
Hex 2, good.
The Revenge.
Oh man, he would make I know like this just happened, but he would make an awesome Bane.
I thought he was about to say
Yeah.
make an awesome Paul Walker.
What?
All we know for sure is that he is talking to them. He tweeted it, and we all know what you tweet
Maybe
is
he's
true.
Maybe he's playing Groot the tree.
Ooh.
But wait, no.
Well, we don't know because Vin
Yeah.
Diesel was confirmed, but you never know. if
Wait,
The
so
Rock
they're
is
gonna use-
The Rock could be
Yeah.
confirmed again.
Gotcha.
Wait, they're gonna use so you're saying that they're gonna use Vin Diesel's voice, but they're gonna use The Rock's body?
Yeah.
The Rock's sensibility, Vin Diesel's voice.
Are we like building the perfect like human being?
The perfect
Oprah's
movie
eyes.
character.
Yeah.
So that's our comic news this week. Not a lot. I'm sure going into the year we will have more and more because as we get closer to some big movies coming out in 2014.
We got a
Can't
lot.
believe it's 2014.
Yeah, you know what? I can't wait for it to be 2015. Not because it's going to be a big year for movies, but just because 2014 feels like an in between.
Well, you know what? 2014. But as far as news goes, it's going to be huge
Why?
because it's going to lead
They're
into
gonna-
2015.
Oh.
So as far as our job goes, it'll be big.
This month is going to be a juicy. Oh, this year is going to be a year filled with juicy bits.
Why don't we go even further back in time?
Okay.
Moses.
Wow, that's stretching
That's
far
so
back. Yeah.
far back, some people don't even believe it
That's-
happened. Basically, we got Christian Bale as Moses. We have an image of him,
And he's playing. It's Christian Bale playing Moses playing Christian Bale.
I guess, because it doesn't look anything like what I thought Moses would be.
I think that the plot of this movie is that Moses has a vision from God that in a couple thousand years, that in the future there will be an actor named Christian Bale who portrays many a tale, many a movie.
And the burning bush says, I'll make you look like him.
I'll give you his likeness, and people will bow to you as their one true king.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Okay.
Have you seen The Prince of Egypt?
The cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one where it looked exactly like me, someone posted on Twitter.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's not a bad movie.
Yeah, I know, right?
What do you think, Christian Bale looks exactly like him?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, you're just asking us a question if we've seen the movie.
Yeah, because
and you had nothing to
Because
contribute.
The Prince of Egypt is the story of Moses.
There are a lot of movies about
Yeah,
Moses.
and then I just remember the part. He's like, "Let my people go." That was really cool.
Remember Mr. Mosby? Anyway, so Moses, I don't think he looks anything like him. This is the most, the lamest picture I've ever seen in my life.
I
It just
can't-
looks like Christian Bale on a horse.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I can't wait to see like the scene where he's spreading the water and like Christian Bale's like, oh,
Or are they going to go like real quiet about it?
oh yeah.
That'd be cool.
You know, what if he's just like that?
Yeah, it was like,
Goes in-
hey, he was like, hey,
Come on.
hey, Red Sea.
I hope it's in 3D. That's all I'm hoping for.
I want the Red Sea to like, I want to see like
The Red
Romans.
Sea in 3D.
It's funny because he looks like
Donald
normal-
Duck got involved.
He's like
Yeah.
a normal Christian Bale, so like I'm gonna think of like American.
Oh, I got it. Christian.
Bale.
Christian.
I got it. Speaking of religion, a topic that comes up very frequently on our show, there is a new Kevin Smith movie in the works that I guess he announced. And in case you forgot, he was supposed to retire 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
I hate people that say
Not going to
that.
happen. What he said he wants to do from now on is only make movies that have never existed before, ever.
Well, I thought he wanted to make Clerks 3.
I think that was on his plate at one point. But he's
No,
working on
yeah.
Tusk, which is a horror movie about a walrus.
Wait, it's a horror movie about a
Oh
walrus?
yeah, oh yeah.
I thought it was just a movie
So,
about a
but that's
walrus.
something that's never happened. So he's doing that. Next up, he's got a movie in the works called Hell in a Handbag. Now it's
Yeah.
not Hell in a Handbag like the classic saying. It's Helena, like the name,
Hell
like
in
My
a
Chemical
Handbag.
Romance. Very appropriate. I'm sure this was the room where I cried listening to that album. And Handbag. Hell in a Handbag. I guess it's a
Yeah.
name. And it's no joke. It's a movie about Earth trying to fight off a giant Jesus by teaming up with Hell.
That's the best.
It's
thing.
never happened before, has
That's
it?
the-
So
well, I mean,
good for you, Kevin Smith.
No, he's
have you
got
ever
a-
seen Dogma?
Yeah, Dogma was good.
Dogma sounds like Dogma 2.
Oh, really? Okay.
But like that's so abstract. Is it just gonna be like this big like cartoon? Like,
Well, he actually said he's like it's probably gonna be pretty low budget.
Can
I
you
don't
imagine,
think
like-
anyone's gonna fund it.
like a giant Jesus just like knocking
Bitch
over.
slapping somebody out of the way.
Like I'm imagining like Jesus like just destroying a city, just like stomping around going, ah!
So it'll be kind of similar to Noah.
So like maybe like Jesus comes back and he's so pissed at the Romans and the Jews like for killing him. He's like, I was trying to save
Well,
you!
speaking of, have you ever heard the story of when Jesus went into the tax collectors and flipped their tables and said, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Jesus hated taxes.
Yeah.
Jesus hated
I think Kevin Smith is
Lost it.
He's smoking so
Well,
much
that's for sure.
marijuana.
But I don't know. At least you know what?
Like, too much.
I like his idea of doing something that nobody's
Yeah,
ever done
That's
before.
like that.
commendable.
Yeah.
That's
Very
interesting. That's
commendable.
exciting, and it's unique. And so
Yeah.
I say good for him.
That's,
I'm sure it's not going to be a very good movie, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I like the
Well-
his heart is in the right place.
Yeah.
And that's it for movie news. Like I said, not a lot going on. So
Yay.
let's just go right into video game news.
All right.
No
Jake.
sense in having a commercial break because it's such a short episode. Not a lot of news. Screw it.
All right, Jake, dazzle us. Show us why video games are worth anything. Make me want to believe.
Yeah, right after the break.
There is no break.
So the year of Luigi is over.
Should I kill myself?
No.
Don't touch me ever again. But if you want to, you can.
Okay. Well, Nintendo kind of extended the year of Luigi.
Kinda, or they did.
I don't know if they actually did, but they're still like Dr. Luigi.
You seem like you're hiding something, Jay.
No.
Is there some kind of twist?
No, Dr. Luigi's coming out.
Right. So that's why it continues technically.
Yeah,
We're
but like
celebrating.
everyone's like joking, like, oh man, the year of Luigi is our Lord and Savior Luigi is finally the year is over. But you think about it, Luigi is never going anywhere.
Luigi it never dies.
No, and with more Luigi games, it's gonna keep going.
Luigi lives on in all of us.
Sure.
But
In
now
our hearts, in the cockles.
But who's gonna get the next year? That's what I want to know.
Oh, what
Toadstool.
about Luigi's?
Princess Toadstool.
What about
I
Luigi's?
call her by her last name.
Luigi's cousin, Phil.
You mean
Philigi. Philigi.
Waluigi?
No, just Phil. He's
Phil.
He works for computers.
I hope Wario doesn't get. Who?
Phil.
Phil.
Phil, the Mario
Luigi,
cousin.
Phil.
He's the cousin.
He
He's
goes,
like,
Oh,
Fill
so
me
it's
up.
like so it's
Fill
like
me up.
so it's like Mario, Luigi,
Phil.
Phil.
Phil. He goes,
How you doing?
Fill me up.
How you doing? Yeah, that's his catchphrase. He walks in, fill me up.
Hey, Phil's here.
God, imagine being him in like Mario Party, like.
Wow, so there's really
That's
not a
what
lot of
you
news.
said.
Huh? We're gonna drag this out somehow.
Just imagine
Oh
playing as
man,
Phil.
guys, that was just a gag. This isn't even a serious story, but our next story is very serious.
Why would
Oh.
we waste our time?
Ooh, it's
like
getting
that?
serious.
Alright.
What happened?
A lot of the Activision Marvel games
Mm.
that are available digitally on like PlayStation Network,
Sure.
Steam, Xbox
Those
Marketplace.
are fantastic games.
They're kind of the worst.
Yeah, why?
But they were delisted. They're not
Oh.
available digitally anymore.
Oh.
And this is partly because Activision's contract with Marvel games is ending for a lot of them, so they're not distributing them anymore. They're
Oh.
not printing the games on discs anymore.
So I'll never be able to play the Amazing Spider-Man the game.
That
ever
one is
again?
still available because
Yeah.
And the second one.
that's still coming out. Yes.
Through
Activision,
that.
yeah, which is
Yeah.
going to be like a separate contract. But it seems, at least for me, it seems like Marvel is bringing it all back home.
Back
Good.
home.
Because Disney.
Back home to roost. Yes.
Yeah, so
All right.
it's very interesting. It's just like little things like that, like with movies and like now this with video games. You just see their rise to power just building up. It's like an arms race.
I love it.
Yeah, and
Good.
in about 20 years, we'll all be dead.
Now this last story is very anticlimactic.
It's terrible.
It's
It's
just
stupid.
awful.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers teased a big announcement for the Arkham games.
Yeah.
Arkham announcement a week in advance.
There was
right?
I remember on Christmas Eve, it was like I got it on Twitter. It was it said there's a big Arkham announcement coming in 2014.
yeah, New Year's Eve. It's
Yeah.
go,
And-
Excellent. New game.
No,
That's what I thought. I mean, shame on me for being like,
That's
yeah,
what-
all right, let's
yeah,
go, new game.
Shame on you for expecting something good to ever happen.
Expecting a real announcement.
Yeah.
All right. So what happened?
It's
Got a
it's-
costume
it's,
pack or
it's
something?
like rumor. It's hinted at. It's going to be Mr. Freeze DLC.
It's not rumored. It is.
Yeah, but like they don't say Mr. Freeze. Like you just get like an.
Yeah, they show a whole bunch of frozen stuff. What other Batman villain?
Cold man, cold calendar man.
It's the Coldster.
Cold Linderman.
TV Dinner Man.
TV Dinner Man. I'm gonna microwave you.
I don't want to totally discount this just because it is story-based DLC. So, I don't know, I'm thinking like, oh, do you just get to punch him in the face again? Or do you get to play as Mr. Freeze? That could be weird, I guess.
Arkham Origins wasn't even that great, right?
Paul's been playing. He said he liked it, but
Well, Paul's
he's a huge Batman fan too. So he's not a game fan as much as he's a Batman fan.
I'm a Batman fan. I have a shirt without Batman
That's
on it.
true. You're
Right.
right.
I'm sure where the net
Takes up more screen than the Joker's face.
The Joker Leoker.
The Riddler's net.
But that's it for video games, guys.
Okay.
And I hope you enjoyed it.
I mean,
it's a slow week for us too.
Yeah, there's nothing going on really anywhere, but that's January.
Well, we got a fun poll to talk about. Some results from
We do
the past.
indeed. We do
A
indeed.
fun poll?
Yeah.
That was a good poll.
Fun poll.
Fun poll. Rated PG-13.
Last week's poll question was, of the 2013 episodes of Pretty Much It, which was your favorite moment? Now, if you're listening to the podcast, you may not have seen these. Maybe you did. If you're new to the show, if you're new to this podcast, new to the show,
Probably not.
on the YouTube channel, anything, you might not know what we're talking about, but maybe this will inspire you to go back and try to find them.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you where to find them. Good luck. So the first, technically the third, because we got the top three. In third place, we have Jake, his little, his thoughts on Liam Neeson.
His wife?
Yes.
Was great. The most awful thing I've ever said.
The most awful, disgusting thing you've ever said. Incredible.
That was a good day.
Yes. I think that's actually one of the best ones as well. I thought that was hilarious. In second place,
man.
we have Dat Bear Doe.
The bear.
So, again, I guess another Jake moment,
Can you
right?
say that in English? That bear.
I'm sorry, that was Vine speak.
Yeah.
That Bear.
Yeah.
Hashtag Dat Bear.
So now first is Jake. The first one is Jake being horrible. The second one is Jake being a murderer.
And killing a best friend.
Yeah.
Who he
I
thought
shot
was
a bear in the woods. It
Yup.
was a man. It was my
And the
best friend.
first place favorite moment of
Yeah.
2013 PMI is Jake standing up for himself that one time.
What was that?
Exactly. I don't remember that happening.
Did that happen?
I don't know.
Can you guys let us know exactly when
Can
that
you
happened?
find a moment where Jake stood
I
up for
wanna
himself
fe- I
and
wanna
we
feel
didn't
good.
laugh in his face?
Yeah, even if he did stand up for himself, how would that
I would have
end?
spit on his face immediately.
You know what I love about what this poll shows? I'm the most important.
Yeah.
What if I just took all the money and ran?
I mean, yeah, all the money?
I'm gonna take all
Shoot.
the money.
Yeah. Damn.
What would you do with that
You
money?
can maybe get to Orlando? I don't know.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's Florida, right?
You could,
that is Florida.
You could go to the beach.
I can't
Beach?
go. I
Let's
can't
go
go
get
in
away.
Disney World. I can go outside of it, but
Yeah.
Actually, you can't. I think they'd kick you out. But those are your top moments, which I think the number one never happened. But that's okay. That's okay. Thanks for voting.
you guys are the best.
Yeah. Now, next week's poll question is 2014 PMI. What is your most anticipated, hasn't happened yet, PMI moment?
Oh, so use your future brain.
It hasn't happened yet, but look into the future and tell us what your number 1, 2, and 3 favorite moments are going to be. We look forward to seeing what you say. I don't know what they'll be yet because they haven't happened yet, but maybe this time next year I'll feel the same way.
There you go.
So that's it for this week's episode of Pretty Much It. Once again, not a whole lot of news. It is the beginning of the year, so that's how it usually is. But I don't know. I still had a good time with my friends.
I always do. Always do.
Yeah.
Always will.
Next week, as I said, we will be unveiling kind of a new, a very new thing. This is not just cosmetic. 3.0 was all cosmetic stuff, really. This is the biggest change to the format since January 2012 when we launched what PMI is today.
Whee!
So there's a lot of big stuff coming. You're asking, where are the reviews? All that and more will be answered next week.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it.